Alright, this is going to be my video on the Slipkick, which is a Kazuya tech that I have recently found. Um, so basically what it is, so as you can see here, from starting position, Kazuya cannot hit Lucina with a back down tilt, the tripping move. But if you use this tech, you can move forward a significant amount and actually hit Lucina with that. So, first, the way that you do it is you just input a dash, and then midway through the dash, you input the tilt. This works for all tilts that other characters do not have, such as the only tilts it does not work for are forward tilt, down tilt, and up tilt, but works for back up all of his diagonal tilts and his back tilt. So the reason this is so good for Kazuya is because obviously at this range he can electric, he can grab because you can cancel a dash into a grab, and you can cancel it into dash attack. You're not normally able to cancel it into tilts, but this gives him one thing that Kazuya kind of does struggle with in the mid range, especially when his opponent is around, let's say, 45%. So he can electric, which will get you insane combos. Like, it can get you insane things. But if they shield the electric, yes, you're +1, but you're also back at their range again, and they can just. And Kazuya doesn't really have many other options. He can grab through shield, and with no DI, it can technically combo into electric, still at 45. But you'll notice none of the combos I'm getting off of down throw electric are actually true, which means that you kind of have to just you can't get much off of grab. You can go for this throw, which deals 30, but it doesn't really do much. So you can instead with this tech you can go for your main combo starters, such as this, and it's much lower risk than going for instance, a grab. Because if they spot dodge the grab, or shield, if they spot dodge the grab, then they can punish you. But this is actually not possible to punish in that way. It goes straight through spot dodge just because of how long it lasts. And same with this, and this move has a lot less commitment than a grab. And obviously all of these are also timing mix-ups. So if you go for this and they shield, you're at this range and minus like 10, which at this range, it's not that big of a deal. And if you really want to take advantage of that, you can go for this move at range with this, which means you have a much bigger space that you control, which Kazuya never could control before. This move, it does take a little bit of practice because the going for the move midway through the dash does mean that you have full control over when it's happening. You're not buffering it at any point, so it's going to happen exactly when you press it. It's not going to wait until you're done with whatever part of the dash you want to be done with. So Kazuya can have this insane range if you get good at it. like, just so this is his normal back tilt, which has insane range, and this, so that's his dash back tilt, and his regular back tilt has half the range as, like, if you go off the lines where Kazuya ends up, and then where Kazuya ends up after the slip kick. So he gets a lot of extra range off of this tech for all of his tilts that other characters don't have. So this could give you extra combo starters with back down and back forward tilt. Or you also can do this with backdash. It's very difficult to do it with back tilt and backdash, but you still, I recommend using tilt stick if you're trying to do this. So you can backdash and then immediately do a back up tilt, which means you're gaining just a little bit more space right before you right before you go for your retreating option. And then this isn't Kazuya's best move, but he can fling himself very far with up forward tilt. So with like he goes insanely far normally with this move, and especially if you do all the hits, he goes really far. It is unsafe though, but if you have a punish that you know you can get, this move is a really good kill move, and this gives it just that extra bit of range so that you can make sure that you hit it. Especially if someone's charging up a smash attack that doesn't have much end lag, like for instance a Meta Knight forward smash. You this is so obviously you can go for a punish like slip kick, back down tilt, or slip kick back tilt. But if you go for forward up tilt, it can deal a whole ton more damage, and it kills earlier. So I think that that's my entire video on this. It it does add a couple of combos and stuff. It's not a whole ton. Like, none of them actually are true. They're just gimmicky, but you can try and lab that stuff out on your own. I believe that's all I have, though. Thanks for watching.